What's going on, everybody? It's MattyBigDaddy. I'm here at the Wisconsin Wollersheim Distillery, Winery, and Bistro. We're out in this beautiful countryside. The air is beautiful, the greenery. This place is awesome. We're gonna go take a look inside and we'll keep you going. Thanks for stopping by the Whiskey Corner on location. One more time. Here we are. Beautiful. So how much brandy's in this?
It's up to 17%.
17%.
Yeah, 17% alcohol. So,
That has an herbaceous nose. I mean, a very herbaceous
yep.
nose. And that sweetness.
There's star anise, there's wormwood, there's cinnamon, there's cocoa nibs in there. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So what a beautiful color. I mean, it's just off Donny Osmond purple, which, I mean, can't go wrong there.
Right. It's got a nice bittersweet. It's almost more of a feel than a flavor.
That's fantastic, though. Like I said, I would do a mushroom saute
Yep.
with that.
Yep.
A Manhattan's going to be pretty tasty. I have to pick some of that up. So that's I'm going to get a bottle of that coming home with me.
Very good.
All right. So how about the bottled and bond, the family reserve, and then oh man, so 2 Mile round top. Round top. They're both high rye, or that's the high rye, the round top rye.
The 2 Mile is the high rye bourbon.
What's the mash bill there?
66 corn, 22 rye.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right up my alley.
Both of these ryes, the Family Reserve and the Round Top rye, are the same mash bill. They're 66 rye and 22% yellow corn.
Okay. So I guess I'll do the 2 Mile bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah, the bottled in bond,
Yep.
and then the Family Reserve,
Family Reserve.
and then in your order, however you'd like to have me do it.
Yep.
Nice. Get excited.
All right, so I will
Come get in here and get the bottle. Is it okay if we get you for doing this? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is going to be the order that I'm going to recommend. I'm going to pour them starting at the handle end here.
Okay.
So this one is the 2 Mile bourbon. So the name for this one comes from the fact that the grains are grown within 2 miles of the distillery here. So it's 66% yellow corn, 22% rye. The rest is malted barley.
Beautiful color too. Can we hold
yep,
that up?
Yeah,
and all that?
absolutely.
Let's see
Absolutely.
that light.
This
That's
one's
beautiful.
aged 4 years in American oak. The American oak's going to soften up that finish just a little bit, but yeah, just a really nice high rye bourbon. Great in cocktails. Yeah, go right ahead. Great in cocktails. As you were talking, that's kind of your wheelhouse, is maybe the higher rye, so
yeah.
great for sipping as well. 90 proof on that one.
90.
Yep.
That's great on the nose. You're getting that sweet cherry. I'm getting a little almond. I don't know why. Could be a little crazy there, but. Ooh.
That's the neat thing about this. Everybody's
Yeah.
palate is different, and everybody's palate picks up something.
Yeah. Really nice mouthfeel. Really viscous. And there's that rye heat that's just bringing it down. Taking it home. And then I'm just waiting for the hug. Nice. Kind of a leather tobacco-y finish for me at the end there. But, a little bit of red fruits. Second sip was just really, whole thing is very inviting.
This one is our bottled and bond bourbon. So 75% white corn, 10% rye. The rest is malted barley from a mash bill perspective. Real nice kind of classic bourbon mash bill, and therefore a nice classic bourbon flavor. It is a bottled and bond spirit, so it's got to be bottled right at 100 proof. No more, no less. The minimum age for bottled and bond is 4 years. This one's 6 years old. And it was,
6?
Yep, and it was aged in Wisconsin oak. Wisconsin oak's going to have, there's a little bit shorter growing season up here in the northern climate, so it's going to have a little bit higher tannin kind of density. Going to give you a little bit more of that oak
The color,
you know, for it,
look at the
so.
color on this, you guys. Is that a beautiful amber? Look at that. What a pretty color. Oh, it's like a tiger eye or something, stone. Beautiful. And then the difference in the mash bill of from the 2 Mile to this one is what? Mash bill on the bottled and bond?
66 corn, 75 corn.
75 corn.
22 rye, 10 rye.
Well, I'm definitely getting that corn, you know, with 75, I get a circus peanut, like
Okay.
the candy, you
Sure,
know, I get
sure,
that,
sure, yeah.
you're real sweet. Not wheat sweet, but wow, that is very sweet. I'm gonna hit that mouthfeel again. Coats the tongue, beautiful. That drink's a little bit hotter than 100 proof. Like a 107 or something
Sure.
like that, you know.
Sure.
But that's
I'm gonna attribute that to the Wisconsin oak. The
Okay.
Wisconsin oak's gonna give it just a little more boldness.
Just a little boldness.
Kind of thing,
yeah, and I would, you know, with that boldness is kind of like that same kind of rye kind of heat I'm getting, but it's very. There's an effervescence that you don't get in all kind of whiskeys. I'm getting a little effervescence on the tongue as I. So along with the heat, it's kind of fun. It's a very nice mouthfeel, pleasant. Six years, wow. What a joy. So this one has a little bit of a linger. That one has more of a dancing on my tongue kind of thing going, but I love the heat of that one. The heat is really nice. That's pleasant. You ever get tired of this? I wouldn't either. So much fun. Beautiful.
All right, so this one is the round top.
Let's out of the way here. Give it the mash bill one more time if you don't mind.
66% rye, 22% yellow corn, the rest is malted barley.
Okay.
So the round top is a blend of multiple barrels. It is aged 4 years in American oak, but it's going to give you that really nice, you know, spicy, peppery flavor that's characteristic of a rye whiskey. Really nice, smooth mouthfeel. Just, you know, some ryes can be kind of hot going down, take a bite out of you. This one just got a really nice smoothness to it.
Oh, on the nose, it's got a real
Yep.
flowery.
Yep. And that one's at 90 proof. So.
90, very pleasant. Ooh. Yeah, I got like a wild flower whiff right from the beginning. I was like, whoa, that is wonderful. That burnt brown sugar, a little bit of char. I am not getting the heat that I'd get on a rye there. What are they attributing that to, you think?
I attribute it to the mash bill. So it's 66 rye. You know, a lot of the ryes out there are very high rye, you know, 100%
Yeah.
or, you know, whatever. And
But
those
even
are
some 51ers, you can
the
get some
51%,
heat.
Yep, exactly. The American oak is going to soften it up nicely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a nice little butterscotch. Getting wildflower butterscotch. It's very unique. This is very unique. Very pleasant. Pretty color. And then you said the family reserve is going to be the exact same mash bill.
Same mash bill, but when the distiller, is going through and tasting the various barrels, he notes the ones that just have really optimal flavor characteristics,
Okay.
saves those for the family reserve product line, bottles those at cask strength, and it's a single barrel product.
Okay, single barrel
Yep.
product. Same time? Same amount of time, or how much time?
Depends
the barrel.
Depends on the barrel.
When he's ready.
Yep,
Okay.
when it's ready, exactly.
So
yep.
this one looks
This one's 7
say
years.
7. Okay.
Yep, this one's 7 years old. Yep.
Where the one I'm tasting is 4, so that's going to be
Correct.
kind of a jump. So I'm glad he's priming the wheel here for the next one, which is very exciting. 2 pickies up on that, and I would give that.
Good deal. All right, serve. A little bit older, 7 years old, and it's bottled at cask strength. In this case, it's 117.6.
Look at that color. Matches the bar.
Does not drink like 117.6 though.
117.
0.6.
Ooh. So almost one. So 118 almost. Yeah, some more of that. I'm getting that flowery note, but some more burnt sugars. Oh wow. The mouthfeel is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Just like a wet, warm blanket that just hits, and now I'm just getting the hug. Warming for days. That is fantastic. So we'll have to get a bottle of that. Is that still available? Or?
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Absolutely. Yep.
Wonderful. Wollersheim Distillery. And where are we? Prairie Du Sac?
Prairie Du Sac, Wisconsin.
Prairie Du Sac,
yep.
Wisconsin. A for the Wisconsin. So I am having the Wollersheim Manhattan with, it is the Wollersheim Cherry Bourbon with Wollersheim Vermouth and cacao bitters. Cacao bitters?
Aztec chocolate.
Aztec chocolate bitters and a Lijardo cherry. This thing is spectacular, and I'm really kicking off my vacation. Thank you, Wollersheim, for a great morning / early afternoon. I don't know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Big Daddy out.